Hey chickies, hope you all are doing well. In this video, I'm going to be sharing how to glam up some pumpkins, a little DIY, and also a fall decorate with me. As always, all products will be linked below in the description box. Now this pink pumpkin was a pack of 10. It was $9.99 from Tjmaxx, and I felt like they just needed a little sprucing up. So I took whatever gold spray paint we had and just spray painted the top of it. I even ran out of spray paint. Now for the rhinestones, these are actually nail rhinestones with a little bit of iridescence. Just use nail glue because our super glue dried out. Here's how the pumpkin looks once the spray paint dries, but I felt like it needed a little bit more, so I took a Q-tip, a little bit of water, and picked up the rhinestone with the wet Q-tip, placed a bit of the nail glue, and then applied the little rhinestone. I just kept doing this. I didn't really have a particular order because I didn't really have a plan. Actually, I just kind of wanted to glam them up myself. Just make sure you don't get any of the glue on the rhinestone because it can leave a little bit of a whitish cast, but this is how it turned out. For the next one, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I used a nail polish that was in my nail polish drawer. This has little iridescent pieces in it. I thought it would look really pretty over top the gold spray paint. So I painted the stem of the pumpkin and also all the areas where there was gold spray paint. Did apply a few coats of the nail polish, and I made sure not to go past any of the gold spray paint. Wanted the top area to have a little bit of that sparkle, a little bit of that glam. And here's how the pumpkin turned out. I think it just looks so pretty, especially when the light catches it. Applied this nail polish to a few of the pumpkins just to add a little pizzazz. Found this pumpkin pick at Walmart. It had 3 white small pumpkins and took out all 3 of them and spray painted 2 of them with the gold spray paint. Honestly, I didn't like the way how it turned out, so why not try to savage it? And I took this nail polish from Sally Hansen. Chose this one because it has a little bit of a pinkish tinge to it. Painted the areas where the gold spray paint was, and I was hoping that, you know, it could somehow save this pumpkin. And honestly, I like the way how it turned out because the little pink hue from the nail polish transferred over to the white areas of the pumpkin, so it has a little bit of a pinkish tint to it. Did drag down the polish to the white part of the pumpkin just so that it has a nice gradient effect. Now for the next pumpkin, this is the one I didn't spray paint. Applied a few coats of the same polish. Really like the way how this one turned out because the top part is pink and then you have all the pink little glitters. But I guess, you know, we have some variety now of pumpkins. And these are earrings that I've had for a very long time from Forever 21. They're little bow earrings. Stuck it right into the pumpkin. And this is how it turned out. Back to our last white and gold pumpkin, and for this one I decided to use a polish that had some gold glitter as well as a little bit of an iridescent shimmer to it. Painted over top the gold spray paint, also on some of the white areas of the pumpkin, and it looks a lot better in my opinion. I'm glad I was able to at least save this pumpkin. Added this same polish to the other pumpkins, which we already painted with the iridescent nail polish, just to add a little bit more glitter and glam to the pumpkins. Even though this one has a lot of rhinestones on it, and on its own it's already really beautiful, I wanted to take it up a notch, so I decided to take this bow earring, which unfortunately the other pair broke, stuck it into the stem of the pumpkin. Now to clean up any glue that you might have gotten on the rhinestones, just take a bit of the water and gently dab it over the rhinestones. This should clean up any of the mistakes. If not, the rhinestones will have a little bit more of an opalescent look to it instead of an iridescence. But either way, it looks absolutely beautiful. So our DIY glam pumpkins are all ready to go. They have a nice variety to them, some rhinestones, some glitter, and some bows. Now just to incorporate that with some of the old pumpkins from last year and some new additions. So let's first start with this small corner, and it really needed some sprucing up. So I'm just taking everything out of this vase and I'm just going to turn it around so that the face is no longer there, placing a candle holder inside and then taking the flower arrangement, placing it inside the vase and then placing the candle holder. You just want to kind of fix the flowers. Now I did decide to place a little bit more of the plastic just so that when I place the pumpkin on top it doesn't topple over. Added some pumpkins to it, and here is how our first little area looks. Moving over to the dresser area, we first need to remove some of the items and then replace them with some candle holders from Bath & Body Works from a few years ago, a pink pumpkin, my favorite aroma retail oil diffuser, and some pumpkins. For that extra glam, this is a bow ring that I just couldn't part with. I got it from Forever 21 years ago. Placed it on the stem of the pumpkin, and it's just that little added touch that really incorporates with all of the mini pumpkins and with all of the decor. Moving to my work desk area, I didn't want to add too much to it, so just incorporated 3 of the pumpkins, and you have a little bit of the fall theme glam. Moving to the other side of the room, and this is the area that you see in a lot of the videos. Place all of the body sprays and perfumes here, but I wanted to switch it out. This little acrylic tray is from Daiso, and I thought it would be perfect to place all of the Ariana Grande perfumes. Put back the mirrored candle holder and added this gradient pink and white and gold pumpkin. Added some smaller pumpkins and some of our DIY glam pumpkins to the mix. And I think it looks really pretty this way. It adds a little bit of that girly glam to it. But I wanted to take it up another notch. So this is a bow pearl bracelet from Forever 21. Got it years ago. Twisting it around the stem of the pumpkin and making sure to place the bow right smack in the center. And it absolutely just looks so lovely. It adds that extra girly touch and a little bit of that glam. Turned out so beautifully. So right beside that is my nightstand, and I didn't want to add too much to it since it is a small space. Just incorporating a heart-shaped catch-all tray, phone holder, and adding some of the glam pumpkins. And here's how it will look when a phone is placed on the stand. For the bed area, I wanted to incorporate some texture, but also incorporate some soft pumpkins. This one is from Homegoods. It has lots of little pearls on it. This other pumpkin is nice and soft with sequins, gold sequins. And this last one is from Target. It feels a little like chenille. For the added girly touch, Hello Kitty bow from Shein. And it's a hair clip, placing it over the stem area. And I think it just pairs perfectly because it's pink and white. For this next pumpkin, I wanted to add a little bit of Hello Kitty to it since, you know, I love Hello Kitty so much. This is a double finger Hello Kitty ring, and I'm just placing it on the stem of the pumpkin, and it just pairs perfectly with this pink furry pumpkin. And for the last one is another bow double finger ring from Forever 21. Alright chickies, so here is an overview of the room with all of our decoration, with our DIY glam pumpkins. I hope this video inspires you to maybe DIY some of your fall pumpkins. And if you found this video helpful and enjoyed it and enjoyed hanging out today, please make sure you give it a like, subscribe if you have not already. Would love for you to be a part of the Chickie crew. Thank you chickies so much for watching. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you in the next video.